Module Lesson, Unit 2, Lesson 5. Learning Targets. I can correctly connect determiners and nouns when playing the determiners matching game. I can research information about pale male using my notes from the text, What's Best? The debate about pale male's nest. This is our determiners anchor chart. A determiner is a word that helps the listener understand which thing you are talking about. Near is close to us. That would mean we would use words like this or these. Now, how do I know when to use this or these? You will use this if the noun is singular, which means only one. You will use these if the noun is plural. There are more than one. Far, in the distance, means things that are far away. And those determiners are that and those. That for a singular noun, only one, and those for plural nouns, more than one. Let's play a game. I'm going to show you some determiners. This, that, those, these. Now, I'm going to introduce to you the noun picture cards. The dotted lines are showing us that it's far away. Feathers, eggs, house, eyes, wing, bird, bird feeder, chairs. You ready to play? Let's do it. All right. I'm going to turn over a noun picture card. Then you have to figure out which determiner matches. Eggs. Well, eggs is more than one, so that means it's plural. Well, those dotted lines, what did those dotted lines mean again? Oh yeah, that it's farther away. So what was the determiner that we could use for far away and for more than one? That's right, those eggs. Next noun card. Ooh, wing. And it's far away because the dotted line. Well, there's only one, so that means that it's that wing. Eyes. That's plural, more than one. So if we had more than one, we'd either say these or those. Are they close up to us or are they far away? Well, I don't see any dotted lines, so that means they must be close up, which means we're talking about these eyes. Next up is our bird feeder. And that dotted line shows it's far away. And is there more than one bird feeder? Right, no, there's just one. So that means we're either going to use this or that. And it's far away, so we're going to say that bird feeder. Next, now picture card. House. I don't see a dotted line, so it makes me think it's close up. And there's only one, so it must be, you guessed it, this house. Chairs. That's more than one. Which determiner went with more than one? Those or these? Well, it's not far away, so it must be, you guessed it, these chairs. Wow, there's a dotted line. What does that mean? It's far away. You got it. So we have feathers. Is it going to be this feathers or those feathers? Right, those feathers, because it's plural. There's more than one. Those feathers. Last one. Bird. Yes, this bird. It is singular, which means there's only one, and it's not far away. So the determiner is this. Great job. Language dive. That nest is a mess. Many of those who live in the apartment building want the nest to be taken down. Take that nest down, they are saying. Bones, feathers, and bird poop fall onto their balconies and the sidewalk below the nest. What a mess, they complain. There are other reasons why some people want the nest to be taken down too. The bird watchers who gather to watch the hawks are making the area too crowded. Also, parts of the nest fall onto the sidewalk below, which is dangerous for the pedestrians who walk there. In New York City, it is legal to remove a bird's nest as long as there are no babies or eggs in it yet. There are no eggs or baby birds yet, and they think Pale Male and Lola can find a better place to live. For all of these reasons, many people think the city should take the nest down. What do you think should happen to the nest? Let's take a closer look at this sentence from the story. Many of those who live in the apartment building want the nest to be taken down. Who is this sentence about? Many of those. Many of those. Right. The neighbors. They live in the apartment building. Many of those who live in the apartment building. So who is talking about the neighbors? Right. Who is the pronoun talking about the neighbors? And in the apartment building, right, that's where they live. And where is the apartment building? Right, in Central Park, where Pale, Male, and Lola did what? Right, that's where they built their nest. Want the nest to be taken down. So, what do many people who live in the apartment building want? The nest to be taken down. Right. By who? Who's going to take the nest down? Right. We don't know. The text doesn't say. So let's read it all together. Many of those who live in the apartment building want the nest to be taken down. Now, let's think about this. We're going to write this sentence just a little bit different. Before, we had many of those. What could we say instead of many? Many means, right, a lot. So a lot of the people in the apartment building want the nest to be taken down, but the others want the nest to stay up. So how can we put this in our own words to make it shorter? A lot of, instead of saying the people in the apartment building, what are the people in the apartment building? Right, they're neighbors. So a lot of neighbors want the nest to be taken down, and so we had a lot before. Now this time we're going to have less. What's another word for less? That's it. Few. And what do those few people want? So a lot want the nest to be taken down, and few want the nest to stay up. Let's read it. A lot of neighbors want the nest to be taken down, and few want it to stay up. Great work. I'll see you in part 2.